Halifax Harbor. Right?
Heading for the ferry.
Heading for the ferry to Grand Manan. Puffin tour in a couple of days. Nice accommodations.
Yeehaw.
It's a girl trip. It's me and Gwen. We're gonna have a good time. Weather's clearing up, and we'll check in with you when we get to the ferry.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah. This is where you check in. We did make prior reservations, but I believe you can also book if there's room on the ferry immediately. But best to always have pre-bookings. Here's the booth where we checked in. We park in lane 2. It does not seem busy at all this morning. We'll have a little walk on the beach while we wait for the ferry to come in. This is the waiting area for the terminal. This is the terminal. And there's a little path that takes you to the beach. So that's where we're heading. So this is an area where you will find sea glass and other interesting things. And as you can see, there's just pieces of sea glass. Oh, there's a jellyfish. Interesting shells. There's some more glass. Some pretty, some not so pretty. Always fun to walk around and investigate. You can hear the foghorn in the distance, and the ferry is on the way here. On the tail end. Yeah, just he's going to hold us up. Oh shoot. Guess we're going up the mountain.
No.
Still loading. In. We're in a fog belt. chairs spinning by themselves. Yeah. Swallowtail Lighthouse. Yay. Welcome to Grand Manan. Cute little island. Iron Lady. Free books. Oh, isn't that nice? Yeah, this is the little beach that we collected some sea glass. And there's the Swallowtail Lighthouse in full view. Okay, there's our hall. We are on, I don't know the name of this beach, do you, Gwen?
No, I do not.
It's very lovely though. That's how we spent the last hour or so.
Digging in the dirt.
Digging in the dirt. We are coming up to the hole in the wall. The water is perfect today for kayaking. Fishing weir behind me. Fishing weir ahead of me. It's hard to see the hole in the wall because it's covered in with rock right now.
I don't think the water's high enough to go through it.
Probably not. A little seal, maybe? A little better angle. That's beautiful. Yeah, look at the fog. The fog is out at sea. This is amazing. Hike tonight. What we kayaked earlier is now turned into a hike through the woods to the hole in the wall. It's a nice hike, a little bit of elevation all along the cliff, and easy for families to do. Not too strenuous, but just enough. Okay, looks like we have almost reached the destination. Follow the red markers. Very unique trees. And there it is. On a beautiful night. I do not want to fall in. Day 2 at the ferry terminal to Whitehead Island. It's a free ferry terminal. It's a free ferry ride, and it goes, as you can see the schedule right there. Duration of crossing is 28 minutes. There's approximately, I think they said, 125 people living on Whitehead Island, and we're just going to go on a foggy day to explore. Okay, here we are, Whitehead Island. A trail called Whitehead something, and we're just going to take a little walk and see what we see at the end. Hopefully a lighthouse. Alright, we have come to the end of the pier, of the road, trail, whatever. Very unique landscape. And it's not hard to find where the lighthouse is. All the noise. Oh, the foghorn. Good morning from Asherton Head Trail. This is hiking day. We had tickets for the Puffin Tour, but unfortunately, because of that fog, it's been canceled. So we are going to take advantage of a 19-degree temperature day, do some hiking, hopefully get some clear views as the day goes on. Nice waterfall. Yep. All along these trails there's little chutes off to take in the view. Here's another little viewpoint. You can definitely hear the foghorn in the background. We are almost 99.9% sure we heard a whale. We're not going to be able to see it, of course, till the fog clears, but they are out there. Finishing the Asherton Head Trail in and out, about 4.2k. It was very nice. We did not get clear views across the water, but still nice and warm. Actually getting really warm now. As you can see. wharf where we put our kayaks in the other day. Photographers down there. More hikers. Beautiful day. Now our next trail is going to be in a different section of the island called Dark Harbor. Our friends are navigating us to Dark Harbor. This is a very unique drive, I must say. Lots of graffiti on rocks. Entering Dark Harbor. We just didn't quite expect this. Welcome to Dark Harbor.
You have arrived.
This is where all the fishermen put their boats out, and probably a lot of dulse gets gathered from here. So this is Dark Harbor. Yes, we hear you. And this is where the trail is going to start. We think around that pond. We're in the area anyway. We'll take you along. We found the trailhead, which is directly across from the graffiti. Just up the road a little bit, I guess. 5K. We come in here. Our trek starts in the woods. The Red Trail. Very unique bridge. And beautiful green moss. Love it. We've reached the first lookout point about 0.7 kilometers in. You can see the harbor. Still see some fog laying out there on the water. But a nice viewpoint nonetheless. Let me come down a bit further. Don't want to come down too far because we don't know what's under us. Nice. Heading back up. Ooh. Now we see the caution sign.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it does say look out here.
We have arrived at our lunch destination. Oh wow. recycling bin over there. That's good. Oh, beautiful view. Yeah. There it is. Dark Harbor. This is a tricky crossing. Oh, got it. Yeah.
This better be a good trail.
It better be worth it. Yeah, that is the only crossing though.
It was invented by a guy that was a mechanic. And the reason he was a Dulcer, but he also was a mechanic. And if you know anything about an engine, it's got a crankshaft. That's what makes the pistons go up and down.
Okay.
And he put that crankshaft through there and had some type of an engine on it. And all this does is spin, but the technology of Dulce has not changed since the Vikings did it back in the you know, early century, yeah, early beginning. And so what happens here is this: you start the engine and this spins, and this is down, and it just fluffs the Dulce up, because Dulce is a leaf. Yeah. And it compacts. And if you just threw it on the ground that way, it wouldn't dry in between. So so what they do is they run it through this Dulce shaker. We have a tarp down, and you kept it in the
This is what you call hard Dulce.
Last time, and it stayed nice and hard.
Straight out of Dark Harbor, 3 days ago.
It comes out fluffy, separated. Then when you spread it on these lines, in between these ropes, it dries quicker. It'd be the same thing as taking a pair of pants and throwing them on the ground.
Gotcha.
The top would dry, but the underneath wouldn't. But when it's all fluffy, the air can get underneath. But there's one more stage. So
okay.
When it's half dry, everything's old-fashioned. Nothing's changed.
I love it.
So this is called a turning pole. Just a wooden pole. So what you do is a guy. So here's your Dulce spread right out in just like a carpet.
Right.
You put this rope on this end, that on the other. You start your Dulce on this pole. So you got two people. So you flip it over and start rolling it and tighten it right down. Then you go on at either end and you roll it, so it rolls right up.
Wow.
On this pole, you turn end for end and roll it upside down, and it turns it over. That's
wow. A simple mechanic will move like that.
Simple,
yep.
With no technology.
Awesome.
So the only thing that's changed in the Dulce industry, instead of doing something by hand, it would be done by an engine. That's the only difference.
The only difference.
And maybe an outboard motor on a dory versus rowing with oars. The only thing. It's still hand-picked and dried by the sun.
Wow.
That's why it's one of the most natural.
Nature's delicacy.
Well, you can read my bag there. It says,
Oh, finest dulse from Mother Nature's own garden.
yeah,
Perfect.
you can't describe it any better than that, can you?
You can't. That's perfect. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You're very informative. Bye, Ellie.